Well, 2021 is right around the corner. And yes, earlier this week on the Monday kickoff show with Aisha Adamo, we were discussing how to prepare and get your resolutions in place. So this seems like a great week to start thinking about it. It's not like you're waiting to the last minute to think about 2021. It's time to start setting those goals now, and how you can plan for 2021. And stay inspired and make some of the best art of your life. Plus, we have a special guest, DJ and music producer who rocks the dad socks with sandals, a dad hat, and a fanny pack, and coincidentally goes by the name Daddy. And that's with an upside down V. So it looks like we have a great show for you, but let's start off by checking with Stephanie Carl. And Stephanie, how are you?
Hey, Peter.
How you doing? I see you got a new camera.
Oh man, it gotta look beautiful on your show. All right, very important.
You got the hair. See, I don't have. Can I borrow some?
Maybe we'll see.
Maybe.
Let's talk about it after the show, after chat.
Somebody wrote to me. It was like, "Oh my God, Stephanie's hair is amazing." So I just wanted to let you know. They're like, "Oh my God, it's so awesome." So 2021. We're still likely going to be working from home, and the touring circuit's not going to open up anytime soon. I mean, we have the vaccines coming along, but that's a whole different story. So what's your take a little bit on starting right now to plan for next year?
So I am a planning freak. I love to plan for what's ahead. I don't like to plan for 2021 during 2021. It's already started.
You're already on to 2022.
Yeah, a little bit, but we're not going to get that freaky today.
All right. I'll let you ride.
There are these two hats we always have to wear as artists. You're both the visionary and the executor. And a lot of artists find that it's just really hard to jump back and forth between these two roles. So you might even decide that you're not good at executing things or getting shit done, but don't do that. Don't fall into that trap. You just need a plan that delivers reliable, small wins every couple weeks. And it's like literally some legit, straight up project management. 2021 is the year artists can finally do some project management. You need the mental time to create, envision, drop into a flow state for your art. Your art is your deep work, but you also need time for your projects, like marketing, right? So one of the things I love about who I am as an artist and a leader is that at this point, it doesn't matter if I'm like making my music or running my business, because every minute of it is steeped in awesome creativity, and I can drop into a flow state and do good, creative, deep work no matter what I'm doing. And I attribute this to one strategy that changed my life, and it's called sprinting. I design my weeks, my quarterly goals, my annual goals around sprints, and I execute a sprint and I get shit done. So I want to tell you about sprints. What is a sprint? So you have all these half-done projects, right? And you need to know what order to put them in. So sprints are how shit gets done in teams, but it can be really valuable as an artist. And it's so simple. A sprint is just 2 weeks of focused work on one project. A sprint is just 2 weeks and one project only. So you don't work on anything else during those 2 weeks except the one project. I'll say it again. You don't work on any other project except the one project you're focused on for 2 weeks. And you don't work on that project until that sprint. There's absolutely no multitasking allowed. So my clients like to counter me and argue me on this, and they say things like, well, wouldn't it feel good to make a little bit of progress on 2 projects at the same time? No. You cannot do that. You are not a magician. We don't want like a little bit of progress everywhere. That's how we wound up not getting shit done. We want to handle all the projects, but in reality, nothing gets done when we do lots of stuff little by little. So if each project in your life, in your career is a sprint, in sprint 1, Sprint number 3 shouldn't even be a part of your mind. Each project should be one sprint, 1 2-hour block where you get it done. One of these projects could be writing your album, recording, setting up an email funnel, playlist pitching, working on graphics, shooting or cutting a video. But when you truly, truly do not multitask, 2 weeks is plenty of time to get shit done. And if you weren't doing all the other things, like kind of working on your website, kind of fiddling around with this song, you could get almost any project done in 2 weeks. Or maybe you need like 2 sprints, which is 4 weeks at most. And we don't have enough time today to plan your sprints, but I think I'm going to run a free workshop at the very top of the year in my Facebook group called Just Trust Yourself. You can always find me there. And I really believe this is a tool to end overwhelm and procrastination for good. And last week, we talked about deep stuff about procrastination on this show and how to truly get shit done and start to feel good about it, which you have to do. You're here to awaken and lead. You're here to inspire. You're here to deliver a message. You have a purpose as an artist, and that is to speak truth. It is to elevate humanity, bring relief, bring freedom. So we can't get bogged down by this stuff. We got to get shit done, Peter.